Game started.
Yaffle. Oh, haven't played Yaffle in a while. Let's try e4. Caro-Kann. I've been meaning to try the Panov-Botvinnik attack in the Caro-Kann. I usually play the advanced variation. So let's see how this goes. I think I've just exhausted my knowledge of opening theory. I guess you just develop your knights. He could play knight to e4 there. I wonder if that's a good move. I wonder if he's going to try and undermine the... anyway, I'm going to put my bishop here and castle. Yeah, allowing him to gain a tempo. Well, that's interesting. And then he takes this diagonal. Okay, I'm going to still castle. This bishop might be a target on f5. So, you know, I could play a move like knight to h4 going after the bishop, but that seems a little bit extravagant. I think I should actually complete development. Yeah, I was going to play bishop to, I was thinking about playing bishop to g5. But he's got that covered. How about bishop to f4? And rook to c1. And then maybe this knight could come over to g3 and harass the bishop that way. Would be interesting. Also from here, defends the pawn. So we've got two attackers, and I've got three defenders. So let's, I can still play knight g3 here, it looks like. Okay, harassing my bishop. Okay, that's fair. The knight could come to, yeah, I probably should have thought about that a bit. The knight on b4 looks like an interesting move. So from b4, the knight could go to a d3 or c2, or bishop could come to c2. So does a knight? That's d3 is covered, which is nice. Okay, so let's just retreat this bishop. And okay, he's given himself a retreat square for his bishop, although I don't have a good way to go after it in any case. So how about knight e4 or knight e5 or knight f4? Yeah, why don't I play a simple move? I'll play a3 just to keep a knight from showing up on b4 at an inconvenient time, and then think about what to play next after I see what black is doing. He's got good play against my knights here with bishop to g4 perhaps. This bishop is still protected. Okay, so maybe now knight f4. Okay, two pieces protecting this pawn, two pieces attacking it. Can I play the move d5, hitting the knight, pawn takes, bishop takes? So d5 here, and he can take on b2. But if I don't play something, I think it's better to push it. If he takes on b2, I can play rook here and pick up his b7 pawn. He gets my pawn. Okay, so he just goes for this. Curious. Thought maybe b7, bishop takes b2 immediately was maybe more accurate, more dangerous. So Yaffle is from the United Kingdom, right? UK, the Union Jack. Now, if I harass this bishop, oh, I can't even harass the bishop because his bishop on f4 is annoyingly covering those squares. In fact, this rook is almost out of moves. But his bishop is loose, so maybe I can do something here. Yeah, but when he takes here, it's going to hit the rook again. That's annoying. Bishop here, check. Rook takes. Okay, so bishop takes, check. Rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop, rook takes rook. Queen here, check. I get a bishop back. So I get two bishops and a pawn for a bishop and a rook. And he's already won 2 pawns. Not very good. Still, do I have anything else? And maybe I can exploit the pin on the rook there. But his knight is covering this square. And I'll lose the pin anyway when I take the bishop, so that's not... Okay, so rook takes knight, pawn takes, and then I just have to retreat my bishop. Doesn't seem very promising either. Can this bishop do anything? Yeah, somehow I misplayed this. So bishop takes check, rook takes, and then
check.
doesn't give him time to take my queen. So after rook takes, he could take with the king, I suppose, too. Would probably not be as good because then I have check and take bishop. So he should take with the rook. Yeah, now I have queen takes check. Let's chase the queen first. Yeah, gets my rook out of take, and maybe I have knight, some knight maneuver if the queen gets off this diagonal. But the queen could go here, here. Yeah, either e7 or f6 is probably a good square for the queen. So I could get 2 rooks for a rook, right, by taking here. Chasing the queen off of this file allows me to take here and not have to worry about queen takes queen. So this is probably good. I mean, no, it's not good. It's not good because he's hitting my bishop here. I have a loose bishop.
Check.
And in any case, his bishop is defended by the queen. And I didn't notice that. So chasing it off of d8 allows him to defend it. So this is all bad for me, right? I'm one rook and 2 pieces. Yeah, I'm just down a rook and a pawn. I think I may surrender soon, unless there's some kind of unless there is some kind of perpetual check here somewhere. So bishop takes, pawn takes. I get 1 check on the diagonal. Not too impressive. And then yeah, don't know what I'm doing here. He could probably just take my knight and have a good game. Yeah, offer to trade queens. Of course, I don't want to. In these circumstances, I do not want to trade queens. I'm hitting both rooks, but they can, of course, defend each other. Or queen back to queen back to f8 also defends both rooks. Yeah, just rook back. So now maybe bishop here. Go for a cheapo. It'll be a triumph to get a draw out of this position. He could cover it with a move like queen. Yeah, with the queen move. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Let's see. So queen takes, either rook or knight takes. So queen back here. And he's got pawn takes. So pawn takes, queen takes check, queen here, and then I don't have any more checks after that. The rooks are defended. But his king would be exposed. Okay, bishop here, check. Queen takes, king takes. Does not appear to be accomplishing much. Bishop takes check, queen takes check here. Oh, he can block with either the queen. Okay, this rook is loose again. So, yeah, if he takes the bishop, I'll take his rook. He just needs to bring his rook over.
Check.
He's not threatening here. Okay, so what is the score now? Queen, rook, and knight versus queen, rook, knight, and bishop. I'm only down 1 piece, only a bishop and a pawn from being down a rook and, oh, and the same number of pawns. I'm just down a bishop from being down a rook and a pawn. Still losing, unfortunately. Now, if I could just pick up the bishop here, so check from this square would check the king and pick up the bishop. So how do I get to that square with tempo? Not so easily. Queen's guarding there. In fact, yeah, my queen doesn't have a lot of squares to go to even. Now I have knight here, check. Queen takes.
Check.
Well, maybe I can bring my knight into the game and get something going. I guess there was also rook e1 hitting the queen, but chasing the queen to perhaps a better square. Yeah. So knight here, check. King has 1, 2, 3 squares to go to. Well, at least
check.
Gets my knight into the game at least. Let's see. That square is the only square from which there's another check. Allow a check here. So here or here would allow a check there, but that's harmless. But probably king g1. King g8 rather. Yeah, I don't know what, well, he's probably worried about that. Okay, so, but this check
Time warning.
Accomplish anything? Oh, I'm losing. I'm low on time. So check here, and he's going back to one of these squares. And it's not clear my knight's any better there. So maybe just dropping back, but keeping an eye on that square. So if there's an opportunity to play knight here, check, maybe I can do that. And my rook can go from d1 to d7. That would be a neat trick. What can he play? He can try and harass my queen somehow. Yeah, putting that on a good square. Oh, yeah, I still need to activate my rook. Makes sense. Maybe his king will wander into an unfortunate square where I can check and pick up some piece over there. Yeah, like king. If the king would just go to the corner, king h8 there. Yeah, he's going to hit my queen. Okay, knight here check would be something. But at the moment, I need to defend my knight, I guess. He's got knight here check, but I can take the knight with my queen. And if queen takes knight, then rook takes bishop. Now I have rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop, queen takes, and then queen here check. Not working. Okay, this
check.
One. Queen takes check, king takes knight here check.
Check.
And the material is even. It's amazing. An amazing comeback. I guess I will upload this game. It was such a terrible start. I wasn't sure. Also, I want to learn more about the
check.
The particular line I was playing, the Panov-Botvinnik attack. I want to learn how to play it better, so I want to do a post-mortem on that as well. So win or lose, I will upload this game. I should probably give myself some lift here pretty quickly. Yeah, he's going to win a pawn there. Maybe I should have just played rook here, check. Picking up the A pawn, yeah.
Check.
Now this position should be winning for me, amazingly enough. Just have to march my pawns forward, not lose on time. Where can the knight go? Yeah, rooks can dominate knights kind of annoyingly. So maybe here to here, get to a safe square, trade off his knight. Also moving quickly. Yeah, he picks up a pawn. Yeah, that was good. Oh no, yeah, rook takes knight. This is cool. Rook takes knight, and if he takes back, then knight here check, and then get into a pure king and pawn endgame. And if he takes with the king,
Check.
same thing. He can defend the rook. Get into a pure king and pawn endgame, which I can play quickly and actually win. Whoa. An amazing comeback.
Check.
Unless I blow it in the time scramble here. But, oh yes, he can play here. If he just plays g4 check, that's actually a draw because
Check.
the doubled pawns don't matter.
Check.
And I have to take because it was check. So this move here was a mistake. Yeah, so his king is in an ideal position there. So I'm just going to let him take the pawn and make it a draw.
Game
So,
drawn.
cool game. He came back into it after I had finally gotten to a win. So, good going, Yaffle. And, well, I'll upload this for the entertainment value, if nothing else. See you guys later. Bye.